and welcome to the latest installment of RUNNIN TV. I'm your host, Running J. And if it's your first time joining us, I would like to say it's in my deepest gratitude for you to sit, watch, and enjoy this running movement here at RUNNIN TV. Hope you guys digging with the new background. It's very, very heavily inspired by the Soft White Underbelly series. I like the way how, the colors bounce off certain skin tones, and I decided to give you guys something fresh for RUNNIN TV. And with that being said, your boy has made it on a project for the first time in 3 years as a producer, not a producer slash artist, as a producer, like somebody as a composer, aka songwriter in, performing right organization terms. Very, very excited about this one because I seen how hard it took, and I personally know the person, and I personally know the artists behind the whole entire project. If you remember my RUNNIN TV from a couple years back, probably like 2018, 2019. If you don't know about Korin, formerly known as Brooklyn Summers, we go back a long time. When I was like 15, 16 years old, she recently dropped her debut EP, A Series of Unfortunate Events. I'm very, very grateful to be a part of this project, A Series of Unfortunate Events. And not only because I've seen her growth as an artist, but just to see, the meaning behind the whole entire project as a whole. And this is one of the first times where I actually been a part of a whole entire team, creating based off her whole entire story that, she told us the inspiration behind it. I just hit it up. I was like, yo, y'all doing a camp? Let me document it. I'll shoot the whole thing. I remember back when I was 14 years old, when she had a whole radio show on Highly Unique Radio and everything. My dad was like, oh, I see y'all working together. Y'all gotta do something. And now, we're locked in. So it's like, Pop saw something very, very from back then. Just imagine you locked in the wilderness, creating with some amazing souls. Shout out to OGK, one of the greatest musicians, one of the greatest humans I ever met on the earth. Shout out to Dos Diaz. Shout out to my boy Ramirez. Shout out to that boy Kyle. Shout out to that man Rich. Everybody that worked on this album, y'all are the most fantastic people I ever met in my life. We bouncing off ideas. We sharing information. You know what I'm saying? They teach you stuff. Iron sharpens iron. And I'm over here, just watching all this stuff go down. I'm like, holy shit, I started to second guess my stuff because I'm like, everybody got the latest, greatest MacBooks, new Apple M1, the highest interfaces. I'm over here with an MSI Windows gaming laptop and a Scarlett interface, that I still currently use. But, and with both of those things, my software, my programming, I ended up becoming on the first track of the album. Ain't that crazy? From working in the mountains. If you want something so bad, you're gonna do anything to get where you need to go. I've spent $155 Uber, that was like a 3-hour drive to get to LJ, Georgia, which is like the craziest mountains of Georgia and stuff. And the story how I got there, it is hilarious. Man, it's not one of them, Rastafarian Jamaicans. No, this is one of them, fedora wearing Jamaicans with the polo and flip-flop wearing Jamaicans or whatever and stuff. So we over here chopping it up for like a good 2 hours straight. We get it to the point where we start losing service, and we said, holy shit. Cause he started getting scared when we was going up the mountains. His car was only rear wheel drive. So he started to see the car slowly starting to back down. He was like, me cannot go. I started dying laughing. So we had to call him up. I was like, yo, can y'all meet me down at the Walmart? So they picked me up from the Walmart, and we made it at the little Airbnb mansion in the woods. This is a situation that I'm telling you that God is real. If he knows your heart, right? and he knows how bad you want to get stuff done, he's going to make a way for you to get it done. It is not every day that you have an artist that's willing to tell their story of a traumatic experience or something that they went to, and that's willing to translate that into their art form for so many people to understand. One of the biggest things in mankind was to share information through DNA and storytelling. And that is one of the easiest ways to become successful, is through storytelling. What is your story? What is your why? Why do you want to do what you're doing? Produced the first track titled Hades on a series of unfortunate events by Korin. Y'all go check it out. That is a very, very phenomenal project by a very, very amazing, talented, and phenomenal artist. The Hades beat came from, me listening to, the whole Timbaland bounce from like 2010, the Promiscuous Girl, or like, Carry Out with Justin Timberlake and everything, with the whole bongos. Just getting that groove in, it's just like bringing that feel back when people actually dance. It's just getting you in that groove. So that's the type of element that I was trying to bring into the song, because it started off with me with that drum pattern. I gave it to Dose, he added his own little thing onto it. OGK took it to the next level. Let's just say that. It's amazing to see what you will start off with and what you will finish with.
That's the bounce stuff.
With some like some arpeggiated synth or some shit like that too.
Damn. That's exactly what you need. That's like some. That's
some like
single
chord
shit.
track,
Yep.
you know. What you talking about?
Survival. Finish. Safari, savannah, surrounded by the damage. Survival, the fittest.
That's survival there?
From these cameras.
That's a.
Survival, survival, survival. There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Survival, the fittest. Running from these cameras.
Close. Let's do that again.
I'm not saying it because that I'm on the project. I would like the streams and everything, but actually listen to this stuff and see what she's saying, because this is some real stuff. And shout out to OGK too, because this is a shout out for him. I have never seen, in all nearly 10 years that I've been producing, seen any creative musician, artist, the whole nine, do what he's done. Like, hands down, I never seen it. I have never seen nobody do what he's done ever like that. And every time when I see him, I give him his flowers. Like when I give him a call on FaceTime, or when I just saw him back in April, I always want to give him flowers. I'm like, yo, like you a literal god, like bro, like just keep on going, bro. Like come to Atlanta as much as you want. You know what I'm saying? Like. And there's very, very few people that's like that has like the real fire within them to just create back to back to back. Like this man is a whole machine. And shout out to Those Diaz too, one of the most down to earth human beings in the world, like for real. Like even when we was on that trip, like I captured him receiving his Grammy in the mail, like on FaceTime with his mom. Like something in me told me to be like, oh shit, Jaden, go pick up the camera. You gotta film this. You know what I'm saying? The stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how stuff comes together when you really, really want stuff to work. I've been seeing how people would maneuver in basic human psychology. You get them to where they're at. You find people where you're at. And then you continue to fish for people so you could bring them into your own world. And if that ain't game, that's game. The time right now is the best time to be alive. If you're living, if you're breathing right now at this moment, We are about to witness some of the most greatest times ever. Because I remember Cat Williams in his last stand-up on Netflix, he was pretty much just saying the same thing. But now we're in a time to where whatever you feel like doing, you don't have to do. You could really do anything that you want and make stuff happen real fast. Like, there's no joke, there's no if, ands, or buts about nothing. You could really, really do anything that you set your mind to. And I know it may sound like cliche or whatever, but nah, these times that we're living in now, it is so crucial for you to really just go ham at doing whatever that you really, 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 really want to do. Like,
Fuck that talking.
Right, bro. We gotta take him to Rum Punch on Saturday.
oh,
We're taking him
yo,
to Rum Punch on Sunday.
yo,
Listen, don't worry about it.
listen.
One punch on Sunday, we gotta take them to Bomba Tuesdays,
Hey,
and then we'll figure out when.
aren't you throwing a party soon?
Me? Yeah, but he ain't gonna be here.
Damn.
It's one day after
Damn.
I leave.
Them be lit.
Oh my gosh.
I got money, it's not as it seems. I'm a bad motherfucker.
Oh my lord. Okay.
I would like to show you guys an article that was written about me back in May of 2020. And it's from the Voyage ATL part in this article that I would like to read with you guys. The question that the interviewer asked me was, overall, has it been relatively smooth? If not, what were some of the struggles along the way? And here's was my response. No, this has not been a smooth road. Anything that's worth it in life does not come easy by any means. During my journey that I'm still going through right now, as of June the 28th, 2024, I've had to lose a lot of friends that I once had. I lost a lot of family members that were mentally close to me at one point. I had to change my whole circle. I had to unlearn and elevate my mind and take sacrifices because I wanted this talent and I'm working at it every day. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned so far about the business, and especially that in life, is that no one should look outwardly for someone to come and save them from the situation. They should have to look inwardly to come save themselves. That simple statement showed me a lot of things, especially when it comes to getting people to believe in your work and to have believe in yourself no matter what. And the rest will follow through. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect by any means. My production wasn't the best at one point. I didn't know how to format a whole single song at one point. I got put into situations that I wasn't ready for at all, and that gave me the experience and knowledge that I would have to do so I could get my best foot in the door. To all my readers that are reading this and that actually may read this article, I encourage to you guys to really don't stop doing whatever you're doing and to keep going, because whatever you do consistently increases, whether it's thinking positively or working effectively towards a goal that you can achieve. I wrote that when I was 19, during like the whole lockdown and everything. And with this Voyage ATL article, I'm probably gonna blow it up and, frame it somewhere and stuff. But I still stand by this very statement of pushing through. If you really, really want stuff to happen, everything God in the universe is gonna have your back to make stuff happen. You just gotta walk through the damn door. Making yourself known, putting yourself in environments. The way how I got that placement on Korin's album was because I put myself in that environment. I forced myself to go there. I was like, damn, should I go? I was like, man, fuck it, I'ma go. I'ma go film some content. What else I was finna be doing? Sitting at home making remixes, and shooting gigs here and there. Like, no, I wanted this so bad, and I got the stuff done, and now, boom, I'm here. It's crazy. And I turned 24 in like 2 weeks from now. Am I looking forward to it? Hell yeah, it's another day to improve. Every day is a birthday to me. But it's just like, dang. Some people be like, oh, the industry is a young man's game. But having fun and partying is a forever game. And what I mean about having fun and partying is like making party music. And I want to bring back something that was never seen before. An energy that was never felt in a long time. An element that I want you guys to be in. The same very element that I create in my room and when I'm by myself creating these stuff for you guys. I will take you to that world. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share with your friends, whoever you think this video could be most valuable to. My social accounts is in the description below, as well as my merchandise website and my remixes. And as always, never stop running.